Hey guys, how you guys been doing? Now, I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about the random Pokemon generator series they used to make back in the Black and White, back in the Black and White 2. It was something that I really enjoyed doing, but we gotten to a point where there was actually a higher difficulty making teams like this. You know, I cannot just put random 6 Pokemon and have them ready by tomorrow. You know. It's impossible. You gotta breed them, you gotta get them if anything else, and the people that are willing to help would have to breed them, and everything would have been a just a strange mixture of problems and time consuming. And honestly, I just want to go. I just want to go and spot battle some people, having some fun, and yeah, that's pretty much where the problem would have stand if I would have decided to go with handheld Wi-Fi. So what I decided to make is let me get more on the viewing point, but what I decided to make is we're gonna be going with random Pokemon generator on Showdown, because honestly the last 2 videos I did on Showdown were using them. I'm not too sure, it looks like pretty standard Repulsion Conqueror, then we got Rotom, then we got even Clefable. While I don't face it at all, I still believe Clefable is pretty top-notch Pokemon in there. But I've decided, you know what, we're gonna go with random Pokemon generator. We're gonna use this, and if we get a 1 OU, that probably means that we're gonna be OU battling, OU testing, and also I'm gonna be putting random Pokemon generator Nuzlocke into this. What this means is, once I die, once my team goes through, my team I keep on using the team until it dies, until it legitimately dies. And that doesn't mean if one thing faints, it's done. No, my team needs to lose once, and then we gotta make a new team, and you guys give me the sets. I pick a team, the side picks a team, and then you give me set. We're gonna go into that as we go into that, but for today I'm gonna be the one picking teams, or better yet, I'm gonna let this side pick it for me. So let's go directly into it, shall we? I believe there's Kalos. Yes, there's Kalos. Whoever has this side in his hands, thank you for including Kalos. That is awesome. Let's generate and see what we got. That looks like some lower tier, so we don't have to go OU with this, which is awesome, because I really want to go lower tier. I guess UU, RU, are they RU-ish? RU is the lowest, right now. Should be. When is the NU gonna be released? But that looks like an interesting team, nevertheless, and that's exactly the team we're gonna be using. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back on. Let's go and Showdown here. Let's make a team. Builder. No. What am I doing? What am I doing? Should I make a new team? Yeah, new team. We're gonna go with. They are RU. They must be RU. We're gonna test this. At Pokemon, we're gonna go with Lydian. Now, based on the stuff I've seen, Lydian doesn't really have all that big with speed stats. Let me think about this, because while this is Pokemon Random Generator, I still want to be using useful sets for it to kind of getting it started. But again, I'm gonna be taking custom movesets later on. For now, we're gonna be going with this. Let's see, Lydian. Kind of feel dual screen would work really well with this team. Stealth Rocks with Silent Thought, that is actually very, very useful. So let's go. Light screen, reflect. What do we got? What next should we put? We should go with special defense and probably speed, because I want to get my screens up before something decides to completely destroy me. That would probably be in my best interest right now. Go with. Should I put some offensive pressure too? No, we're not even gonna bother with that. Actually, I'm gonna go Jolly, because we're gonna put U-turn. Also, we're gonna put. What else does he have? Like, Baton Pass could be a thing, because Baton Pass. Yeah, but U-turn already has a Scouting thing. Makes no sense. Brick Break to break some other screens. People decide, no, we're gonna go Inkor, U-turn, Reflect, and Light Screen. That's gonna be our set for this Pokemon in particular. I could even go with Focus Edge just to get some guaranteed for some screens, but you know what, no, we're not thinking about it. We do have the special defense in order to survive, so that's gonna be our lead in, ladies and gentlemen, our screen supporter. Then we're gonna go with our next one. Next one is a Bouffalant. Now with screen support, Bouffalant can rule supreme. This thing is gonna hurt. This thing is gonna hurt. What am I doing? Oh. Bouffalant, let's go. So we got Reckless. We're gonna go with Grass, not Grass, with Sap Sipper, because with Sap Sipper we can manage to cover the Toxic Rogue's super weakness towards Grass, depending on how common it is. But should we go with Head Charge? Let me think about this. Should I just go direct? No, we're gonna go with Lefties and we're gonna put Substitute on this. Yeah, with Reflect, this thing is gonna be... Actually, we could probably go with Light Clay, because I need my screens to save for a longer period of time. So don't want to be doing any residual, don't want to be doing any recoil. So we're gonna return for now. Then we're gonna go with Sub. Also Earthquake and Stone Edge for that Earth. While it does get Mega Horn, I believe that Earthquake and Stone Edge will cover it much more nicely. So we're gonna go with this, and we're gonna should I put into speed, because Bouffalant does have that speed to kind of outspeed some walls before they start to scald, burning you or something like that. Yeah, I can go with that. We're gonna go with some speed here. Maybe it's gonna be for the worst, maybe it's gonna be for the better. I kind of hope it's gonna be for the better, but now that I think about it, yeah, we're gonna go with Adamant. I need that string. Okay, so we got Speed, Adamant, Jolly, Bouffalant. Let's go next to our one, Cymodode. Cymodode is gonna be our defensive force, ladies and gentlemen. Put Lefties on here. Then we're gonna go with Physical Attacker. I should also think about Physical and Special. Wow, that's actually quite incredible thinking about it. I mean, we got a good mixture of Physical and Special in here. We got a Muffin that's probably going to be Special. I don't even know what Muffin's stats look like, but worse than Physical. While Fighting Weakness is going to be a problem. Well, not that big of a problem, but I don't really have anything truly to take it while I have two bugs, which are both weak to Stealth Rocks. Let's go with Stealth Rocks. What am I doing? What am I doing? We're gonna go with Toxic. Earthquake is a must at this point, and also what the hell should we put? I know there's something that sometimes gets knockoff. Gotta put some knockoff into it. the defensive Pokemon like knockoff, they're always considering just breaking their item. Doesn't matter how much damage you do, just to break their item is always good. Bold Nature, we're gonna go with some defense because I really want to take some fighting. Just straight off, I'm not too sure if 74 kind of feels like a certain strange base speed, but just 4 in case we get a certain speed high, we never know. I believe that's gonna be much more useful than anything else. We have to put those last 4 EVs into it. Clowitzo, I believe. Am I pronouncing it right? Clowitzo. Let me think about this. Could I go with Water Absorb? Is that a thing? Is Knockoff and Water Absorb or Stealth Rocks a thing in here? Could I go with that? I believe I can. This is a 5th generation, but okay, Clowitzo. Now Clowitzo, I feel I could go with... No, we're gonna go with the Salt Vest. I believe Salt Vest is gonna work for us much better. How much speed does Clowitzo have? It doesn't have all that much speed, so we're gonna go with HP, and we're gonna go with Special, and then we're gonna give him... This may be strange, but I'm actually gonna decide to give him Special Defense Shrink a little bit more, just a little bit, in order for it to have a much more raw strength to it. So Mega Launcher is gonna boost Water Pulse. Wow, I cannot type right now, I'm sorry. Water Pulse, yes, then we got Dark Pulse. Does it get this move? Yeah, Aura Sphere, and also Ice Beam. Here we go, that's gonna cover it quite nicely. So we got Samito, defensive, Kalos, semi-offensively, specially oriented, as well as our special defensive Pokemon in order to take some of them weaknesses that our other teammates tend to represent. I feel like this is gonna be very nice. I really look forward to using this. Hope you guys are liking the whole general idea of this. Really want to do it something different, you know, because my two last ones, I feel like, oh my god, I'm doing so much standard stuff in here. It's crazy, man. But I want to experiment. Showdown is just a really big environment where you can just experiment. You don't have to you don't have to like dive yourself into the environment of time consume, because it would have definitely been a time consume at that point. So Kalos Pokemon would have been a problem if I would have decided, you know, if I would have gotten one. But like Clovitzo, for example, I don't have a Clovitzo in my game right now. I have one, but I don't, and it takes time to breed one, and it takes time. Like I said, no matter who breeds it, it will still take time. And let's see, Ursaring and Muffin. Does Muffin get Quiver Dance? Because if it does, wow. Thinking about it, this is very standard, but my team is already kinda risky. You know what, we're gonna go with something strange here. We're gonna go with something that I feel like using right now. We're gonna go with Sleep Talk Ursaring. May sound a bit strange, probably is, but I feel like using it. So should we go with max? No, we're gonna go with 100, and else we're gonna put into defense. I feel like some defense should always be appreciated. Adam in nature is always also gonna strike 360. That's quite impressive. Let's see, rest. Let me think about this. Double the power if the user burn, poison, or paralyzed. Why not asleep? That would have been amazing. Now I don't want to be going with. Think about this, because I really don't want to be going with close combat when I'm under asleep. But I guess that at the end of the day is going to be our best choice of move. Let me think about this. Let me think, which covers it quite well, like normal and water, but the problem is that there is nothing truly normal and fighting. But then again, ghost type completely ruins me after that, but it's fine. We're just gonna need to go with that. We're gonna go lefties. This is gonna be our like custom-made Ursaring, just to test this beast out to see how it goes. I guess we're gonna go. Does it get knockoff? Because if it does get knockoff, let me think about this. Does it get knockoff? No, it doesn't. I haven't even seen it, so it doesn't really get it. But man, this is a problem because you know, I guess we can go with Crunch and just go for that straight frustration. Just go all out. Where do I put happiness? Yeah, I believe happiness 0. So if I put return in here, it automatically resets to max. Let me check this. Oh, nice. So there is no way you're gonna be forgetting the happiness if you go with this move. Frustration, I feel it's much more suited for the bear of destruction, absolute terror. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. Wow. Rest, sleep, talk, crunch, this gets walled by ghosts, but I feel like maybe we should have something to stop that. Well, it doesn't get walled by ghosts. What am I talking about? Oh, also it doesn't get walled by ghosts. That's great. Also the what is it called? The steel types now do not resist, and you know, the dark, so that's gonna work quite well. So I guess to a certain extent, this actually does have a considerable good coverage. You know, when you actually consider it's a normal type and it's got only 2 tabs to go with it, offensively speaking. So, also a good sleep father, good work. And Muffin. Muffin is gonna be, no, we're gonna go with 1 custom made. Everything else is just gonna be, straight off standard stuff, which are already kind of risky as it is. As you can see, my team is already gonna be a huge problem. But let's check out Muffin's stats. Nah, they're not all that great. I really want Muffin to get Quiver Dance. Does it get Quiver Dance? Yes, it does get Quiver Dance. That's awesome. We're just gonna need to go standard in this. Probably gonna put Timid Nature without a doubt. We need that speed, and we also need Focus Sash because I would have kind of liked if he gets Hurricane, but that's probably not gonna be the case. Yeah, kind of wishing for way too much right now. We're gonna go with Air Slash. We're gonna go with Bug Buzz. For Muffin, if I'm not mistaken, is Bug Flying. Let's see now. What does a Shiny Muffin look like? That is pretty sick, actually. I like the Shiny Muffin. I feel the colors kind of go a little bit better with his all-around design, but that's me. Anyways, Energy Ball. Yeah, for those, I don't know. I feel like maybe Hidden Power. Oh man, what should be the last move to kind of go with this? So it actually gets considerable amount of moves. Tailwind. Tailwind could be very much useful. Like, just in case my team is already kind of slow, it could definitely appreciate some power. Yeah, Tailwind, ladies and gentlemen. This team, man, this team, I can see this team kind of working. But then again, one thing is having them on paper or having them on this side displayed like this, and the other thing is actually trying to get some damage with them. But this should be interesting, you know, guys. This should be interesting. So that's our team, ladies and gentlemen. Lydian, our dual screen with U-turn, Inkor. Then we got Buffalon. Lydian is our semi-special defensive with a godlike speed. Well, at least it probably has like the most speed out of all of them. Funnily enough. And maybe Tailwind and then Screens could work. Light Clay to get some support. Leftover Sap Sipper, Substitute. Actually, if we go with Substitute, it's probably in my best interest to have that random number to get at least well, I do have leftovers, so I do have leftovers, yeah. Don't have to think about that too much. Then we got Samitoad, which again is kind of slow, but it's got Knockoff, it's got Earthquake, it's got Toxic, it's got Stealth Rock, Water Absorb as well. Hopefully this set is gonna turn out to be all legit when you actually consider all of them right now. But Clowitzo, I love that name. Clowitzo is gonna be our special attacker, and Muffin is gonna be our special attacker. Nursery is gonna be our physical one. So, ladies and gentlemen, next showdown video I'm gonna be making, we're gonna be using this team, and we're gonna be having a blast with them. I really look forward to it. Probably gonna be making it daytime when the lighting is better. But for now, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna be saving this badass team, ladies and gentlemen. Just a badass team. Just so I can remember which team I'm talking about. So yeah, badass team. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. It just stands out. Top one, right up there. Are you a badass team? Are you a badass team? Now that's a question. That's a question of a lifetime. Let's go. Are you? And let's hope. Are you is in beta? Let's hope if this is fully legit. I really hope it's fully legit because I was just going into this. Hopefully it's fully legit. Just test. We're gonna go out. Yes, it is fully legit. Thank you. I'm gonna forfeit on that. Nuzlocke is gonna be included. Once this team gets destroyed, we go back. We use something else. We get some points, and then we keep on going. You guys will give me sets and stuff. Do not give me any sets for this team. This team has already been sealed down. It's done, closed, because it's my first one. I believe the first one I should have the semi-privilege to make first team, and then after that you guys will be the one to kind of recommend me sets. But anyways, guys, with that being said, until the next one, take care. Peace.